I have made a lot of the like dinners already, so I figured that this time I want to start making some desserts. So I'm going to again make another recipe from this book. I'm going to try the coconut rice pudding with golden raisins. Now last summer Sappy had made some of those and they were really good. Although they didn't quite rehydrate that well, but they were still like good. It was a recipe that I did enjoy, so I'm going to try making some of these myself. This recipe wants me to cook it on the stove, but I have a rice maker, so I'm just going to put all the stuff in the rice maker instead. Because I feel like, I don't know, cooking rice on the stove is just a pain in the ass and I don't like doing that. But it also asks for milk. I don't have, well, coconut milk and regular milk, but I don't have regular milk on hand. I just have almond milk, so I'm going to try making this recipe with coconut and almond instead, just because that's what I have on hand. And once again, I'm not sure that it'll make that big of a difference in the end anyways. So I'm going to give this a try. Something else from Sappy's version of this recipe was that it just wasn't sweet enough, like as a dessert. Like it was almost not sweet at all. So I'm going to definitely add more of the agave nectar and raisins than the recipe calls for, because it's like, it definitely needs more in my opinion. Especially when you're on the trail, like having a sweet snack dessert is definitely more appealing. Well, I guess I'm deviating pretty far from this recipe at this point. I just preheated the oven and turned it off. One of the steps is to toast a bunch of coconut and then put them into separate bags. But honestly, I don't think I even care that much. I might just want to like put the coconut flakes into just a bag and not toast them at all. And then it gets added on top of the rice pudding afterwards, but I think that this might be more appealing to do it this way for me personally. And then I also have all of the rice and all the other ingredients in my rice cooker. So hopefully that goes well. I'll check back in once this is finished. Okay, it just finished and oh my gosh, does it smell good. It looks like it cooked really well in the rice maker. It's like the consistency looks great. It smells amazing. It's a little bit too hot. I don't want to burn my mouth, but I'm really happy with using this rather than the pan, honestly. So I'm gonna let this cool off and then put it in the dehydrator. I just loaded the dehydrator. I'm about to turn it on, but this is what it looks like on the trays. I did taste it and it is super tasty. I'm really tempted to do another double batch. I need to pick up some more ingredients, but I'm really excited about this. Alright, it's the next day. I think that the rice pudding took closer to 24 hours to dry, and even then it still had some flexibility in it, but I think part of that is also just because of maybe the extra sugar that I added, but it definitely is oily. Like how I ended up making it definitely made it feel like really oily to place into all the bags. And it kind of definitely came off in like little lattices, little lace pieces that kind of look like that. But I've got them in all the bags. And I've got the coconut separate, so what I'm doing is just popping them into the bags because those will be added last. Although I don't really see how it would make that much of a difference, but hey. There we go.